So we're going to start in child's pose. Come down to all fours. Bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees wide. If you have tight knees, you could place a pillow behind the knees to give a little more space between the calves and the sit bones. Arms can extend out in front of you, or if that's a little bit challenging, you could stack fist on fist and rest your head on your fists. Just find what feels most comfortable here. Maybe you take a couple rocks side to side to release a little more and drop in. Close the eyes. Get heavy in the elbows. Find a little more width across the lower back, softness in the outer hips. And before we start to move through shapes with our body and breath today, let's use this time to land, to arrive, to be here. There's nowhere else you need to be right now. Nothing you need to solve in this moment. This is your time to explore, to connect, to be with what is, to pull away from outer distractions and move towards a sense of calm. Take a slow inhale through the nose, and then a soft sigh out. Again, slow inhale through the nose. And soft sigh out. And let your breath begin to breathe at its own pace, its own rhythm. Now I want you to imagine for a second putting on a pair of noise-canceling headphones, like those big headphones people wear when they work around helicopters or tractors or airplanes. And when you put them on, whoosh, quiet. There is still the chaos, there is still the loud noise, but you've been transported to a place beneath the noise. You now have a barrier between you and external stimuli. You now have calm in the midst of activity. Yoga reminds us that we can each find this sense of calm underneath the noise on our own at any time. We can turn to our breath. We can go deeper and listen to our gut. We can go deeper still and connect to that drop of universe that's inside of us and connects us to all things. And if you still haven't found the quiet calm, keep going. Deeper and deeper. There's a source within us that remains calm always. We just have to take the time to dig deep enough to tap it. And then instead of retreating from the world, we can move through it with our protective shield of calm. Start to extend your arms out longer, so crawl those fingertips forward. Tent up onto the fingertips to give yourself a little more space. Lift the head slightly. Thread left arm underneath right. See if you can bring your left shoulder and the left side of your head to the floor. Maybe you crawl those right fingertips over to the left and turn your gaze underneath that right arm. Take a big breath into your right lung, your right ribs. Big breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Unthread that left arm. Reach it forward. Come onto those fingertips, and then we'll switch. Thread that right arm through. Come onto your right shoulder and the right side of your head. Maybe start to crawl those left fingers over to the right a little. Turn your torso underneath that left arm. Inhale, create space in that left side body. Exhale, 1. Take another full breath in and out. Release that right arm back out in front of you, and then make your way to all fours. Pull forward, hands underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers, knees underneath the hips, tuck and spread the toes. Inhale, cow, lift the sit bones, lift the heart, drop the belly. Exhale, cat, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Push through the hands and dome your upper back to the ceiling. Again, inhale, cow, sit bones, lift heart and gaze, lift. Exhale, cat. And then I want you to close your eyes. Take this on your own for a few more breaths. If any other movement is calling you, follow that call. Maybe you wag the tail or the head side to side. Maybe you take barrel circles in the torso. There's no right or wrong. Feel free to move around however feels good. Checking in with your body. Notice where you might be a little stiff. Notice where you might feel a little more space. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your right arm forward, left leg back. Hover them off the floor. Reach right fingers further forward. Reach that left heel further back. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend elbow and knee in and around the spine. Keep that arm and leg bent. Inhale, think fire hydrant. Open that left leg to the left, right arm to the right. And then exhale, back to center. Inhale, extend right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, bend elbow and knee in. Keep arm and leg bent. Inhale, open arm and leg to the side. Exhale, back in. One more time. Inhale, extend forward and back. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, open side and side. Exhale, pull in. Bring your right hand to the floor. Extend that left leg back, but bring your toes to the floor. We're going to come into modified side plank. I want you to spin your right foot towards the right side of your space. Seal your left foot down. Right hand comes towards the top of your mat. Reach your left arm all the way overhead. Push your hips forward. Breathe into your left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in and out. Inhale, rise up to stand on the legs. Exhale, gate pose, left hand to left leg. Right arm reaches up and over towards the back of your space. Continue to push your hips forward. Soften the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale, rise back up, arms to a T. Exhale, hands to the top of your mat. Step to plank position. Push the floor away with the hands. Try and spread between the shoulder blades. Stretch behind the backs of the knees. Draw the belly in. Take another inhale. On an exhale, bend those elbows straight back and lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze the elbows in towards each other. Inhale, lift the chest. Can you find those back muscles? Shoulder blades are drawing in. Collarbones are wide. Tiny tuck of the chin, back of the neck is long. Stay there. Hover your hands off the floor 2 inches. Stay there. Zip the legs together and lift the legs off the floor. Take another full breath in. Exhale, child's pose, hands down. Press into the hands, send the hips back. Take a breath. And then make your way back up to all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under hips. We'll take all of that other side. Inhale, extend left arm forward, right leg back off the floor into a hover. Reach through those left fingertips a little more. Reach through that right heel a little more. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend elbow and knee in. Try and round the spine. Keep arm and leg bent. Inhale, think fire hydrant. Open that right leg to the right, left arm to the left. Exhale, back in. Inhale, re-extend, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, round and curl in. Inhale, open into that fire hydrant shape. Exhale, in. One more round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open. Exhale in, left hand down, stretch that right leg back, ball of right foot finds the floor. We're going to spin that lower left leg to the left, turn in to face the right side of your mat. Modified side plank. Seal your right foot down, reach your right arm all the way overhead. Left hand is towards the top of your mat. Soften the shoulders, press your hips forward. Inhale, exhale. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise up onto your legs. Exhale, right hand to right leg, left arm reaches up and over, gate pose. Press the hips forward. Inhale, exhale. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise up, arms to a T. Exhale, plank, hands to the top of your mat. Extend that left leg back long. Breathing here, building a little heat, building a little strength. Stretch the legs long, pull the belly in and up. Take another breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows, slowly lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, roll your shoulders back, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, lift your chest, baby cobra. Find those back muscles. Hover the hands off the floor 2 inches. Zip the legs together, recruiting the muscles in the backs of the legs and the glutes. Lift the legs off the floor. Take another breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Hands down. Press back. Child's pose. Inhale, pull forward to all fours. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. First down dog of class. Move around however you'd like. You could pedal the legs. You could shake out the head. And then do start to pedal the legs. Use that pedaling and walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Once you arrive, open your feet hip width apart. Bend your knees a lot in this forward fold. Try and let the weight of your torso take you deeper into this fold. And then grab hold of opposite elbows. Give a little pull on those elbows. Can you use that little pull to draw your torso even further over the front of your thighs? Press on the heels, lift the sit bones. We're here for a few breaths. You can stay still or you can move around. Always an invitation to listen to your body and take what you need. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the arms release. Soften the knees. Tuck the tailbone, slowly unroll. 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive standing, roll the shoulders back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch, hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. And can you go inward again? Put those noise-canceling headphones on. Create a little barrier between the outer noise, the outer chaos, the outer confusion, and your calm within, where you're quiet, where you're grounded, where you're clear. Take a moment to honor that space within. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, lift the heart, seal the palms. Big exhale to fold forward, drop the head. Inhale, half lift. Fingers can find the floor. If you need a little more space, you can bring fingers to shins. Today, exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Can you relax the shoulders? Let your hips move a little further forward as the heart lifts. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Stretch the arms, open the heart. Take another full breath in. Keep that bind in the hands. Exhale, bring your hands to the outside of your right hip. Option to bring right hand to right thigh or maybe outside that right leg towards the floor. Can you lean to the right and turn your gaze over your left shoulder? Keep the hips moving forward. Full breath in and full breath out. Hands to the floor, frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows lower halfway. You can always bring your knees to the floor if you need an assist. Inhale, up dog, find the tops of your feet. Push into the feet, push into the hands, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Breathing in this down dog. On an inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Big transition. Inhale, standing splits. Shift onto that right leg. Drop your head, float that left leg high. Take another breath in. Exhale, forward fold, left foot next to right. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Exhale and fold right back over your legs. Inhale, half lift, fingers to the floor or maybe those shins for a little more space. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge, lower your knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Bend deeper through that front knee. Lift the heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands behind you. Can you interlace your fingers with the opposite thumb on top? Inhale into that chest expansion. Stretch the arms long. Lift the heart. Take a breath in. Keep the bind in the hands. Exhale, bring your hands to your left hip. Maybe they stay here. Maybe left hand comes to that left thigh. Maybe left hand finds the floor outside that left leg. Can you turn your gaze over your right shoulder and take a little lean to the left? One big breath in. Full breath out. Beautiful. Hands to the floor. Tuck back toes. Lift back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Again, you can always bring your knees to the floor. Inhale, up dog, tops of feet flip to the floor. Exhale, down dog, re-tuck the toes and lift the hips. Breathe in your down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Big transition, standing splits. Shift onto that left leg, drop the head, float that right leg high. Take another breath in. Exhale, forward fold, right foot next to left. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. One more time through. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, we'll smooth it out. Exhale, step your left foot back, lower your knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms forward and up. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, stretch the arms long. Exhale, bring those hands over to your right hip. Gaze to the left, look over that left shoulder. Maybe right hand finds the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, straight away, inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, standing split, shift forward, drop the head, float that left leg. Exhale, forward fold, left foot next to right. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Last time. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back, lower your knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward and up. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale those hands over to your left hip. Gaze over your right shoulder. Maybe you stay. Maybe left fingers find the floor. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, standing splits, drop the head, float that right leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. This time, exhale, hands to heart, and take a breath. A moment to land, to check in, to tap in to that calm within. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Bring your hands to your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Reaching down for those big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around your big toes. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. On an inhale, pull your chest forward. On an exhale, pull your fingers into your toes and fold deeply. When you roll your shoulders up your back a couple times, and then eventually roll them up, slide them up, keep them there, and let the head go. Maybe you shake the head no. Yes. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bend the knees, sit the hips low, reach those arms up. Scoop the tailbone forward, draw the belly in. Can you lift a little more through the heart? Reach through those fingertips. Take another breath in. Exhale, fold back over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga into that half push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Try and tap leg to arm. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across the body. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, elbows draw down, heart lifts high. Take a breath in here. On an exhale, eagle wrap. Right arm wraps under left. So right arm under. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the heart. As you exhale, bend the knees, lower your back knee to the floor. Round, elbows towards your belly button. Tuck your tailbone under, tuck your chin. We're coming back into that high lunge with eagle arms. Inhale, lift your back knee. Front knee stays bent. Elbows and heart lift. Exhale, lower that back knee. Tuck the tailbone and round. One more time like that. Inhale, high lunge with eagle arms. Exhale and round. This time, inhale, high lunge with eagle arms. And as you exhale, warrior three with airplane arms. Arms sweep alongside your body. Float onto that right leg. Left hip spins down. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, high lunge, back toes land, arms sweep up. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Inhale, floating warrior, stretch the right leg, turn your right toes in, reach your arms up. Exhale and fold over your legs. We're gonna grab onto those big toes again like we did earlier. First 2 fingers and thumbs, wrap around those big toes. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, pull yourself into that fold. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Release your hands. Inhale, half lift. Come onto your fingertips, lengthen your spine. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. You're crawling your hands to the left. Square the hips to face back. Left knee is bent, right leg is long. Right fingers stay on the floor. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left arm reaches to the sky. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand inside your left foot. Seal your right foot down. I want you to push that left knee open with your left arm. Inhale, start to reach your right arm to the back of your space. Open your chest to the ceiling. Take that right arm to the ceiling. Maybe you stay here, side angle. Or maybe that right arm keeps circling and finds a half bind behind your back. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out. If you have the bind, keep it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left knee stays bent. Reach that left arm up and back. Push into that left foot. Start to straighten your left leg. Reverse triangle. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. Pivot around, square off, and face front. And we'll find our flow. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. Come back to that palm. Slow down, reset. Move through all of that on the left. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward, shoulders over wrist, squeeze leg to arm. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross the body. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, rise up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, eagle arms, left arm wraps under. On an inhale, lift the elbows, lift the heart. Exhale, bend both knees, lower that back knee, round in. So the elbows pull towards the belly button, the tailbone tucks, the chin tucks. Front knee stays bent. Inhale, back into that high lunge with eagle arms. Lift the elbows, lift the heart. Exhale, lower that back knee and round. One more like that. Inhale, high lunge with eagle arms. Exhale, back knee lands and around. This time, inhale, high lunge with eagle arms. Exhale, warrior 3 with airplane arms. Arms sweep alongside your body. Glide onto that left leg. Roll your right hip down. Inhale, 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, high lunge, right toes find the floor, arms sweep up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, floating warrior, straighten your left leg, turn your left toes in, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. This time grab maybe outer calves, outer ankles, outer heels. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Come to the fingertips, lengthen the spine. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Walk those hands around to the right. Right knee is bent, left leg is long. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm reaches to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand inside right foot. Seal your back foot down. Push your right knee open with your right arm. Start to reach your left arm to the back of your space. Open your chest to the ceiling. Take that left arm to the ceiling. Maybe you stay here. Maybe that left arm keeps circling around behind you for a half bind. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. If you have the bind, feel free to keep it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Front knee stays bent, right arm reaches up and back. Push into that right foot, straighten your right leg, reverse triangle. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Pivot around. Left knee is bent, hands are at the top of your mat. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, flush it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. Big breath out the mouth. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, listen closely, step or jump your feet to the outsides of your hands, coming down into a prayer squat. Elbows inside the knees. If it feels good to move around a little, go for it. Roll the shoulders back. Soften the eyes. Find the breath. Push down in the feet. Zip up through the pelvic floor. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, step your feet together. Hands to heart. Checking in with your breath, with your body, with your mind. And then putting on those headphones again, canceling out the noise. Going deeper within to that calm. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep those arms alongside your body. Palms face down, shoulder blades squeeze together. I want you to start to rise onto your toes, diver's pose. Straighten the legs, lift the heels, reach your heart forward like you're peering over the edge of your mat. We're here for 3. Forward fold in 2. 1, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump and lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip and bend that right knee. Can you press into your right hand a little more? Option to stay here Or you might look underneath that left shoulder, see that right foot, and watch that right foot find the floor for a flipped dog. Wherever you are, take another full breath in and out. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch that right leg straight up and back. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lower your back knee to the floor, untuck the toes. You might stay here on your hands. You might walk your hands forward. You might bend the elbows or come to the elbows. Can you relax the head and shoulders, maybe even close the eyes? 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Make your way back to your hands if you're not there. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Press that thigh forward, twist, and look over your right shoulder. This might be where you stay. If you want to add that quad stretch, you can reach your right hand back and grab for the pinky toe side of that right foot. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. As you exhale, release, hands frame your front foot. You might need to heel toe that right foot in a little bit. Scoot your back knee back about 2 inches. And then start to straighten that front leg any amount. Flex your right toes back. Pull your hips back, reach your heart forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. We're going to take 3 more breaths. You can stay right here. Maybe you see how it feels if you take both hands outside that right leg, or maybe you come into full splits. Hanumanasana. Right heel moves forward, left knee moves back. Wherever you are, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Take your time. Wherever you are, we'll meet in a low lunge. Rebend that right knee. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. We're going to come into forearm plank. Lower your right forearm to the floor. Lower your left forearm to the floor. Inhale, prepare. A little bit of core work. Exhale, right knee towards left elbow. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, left knee towards right elbow. Inhale, back to plank. Keep it going. Right knee in, back to plank. Left knee in, back to plank. Move at your own pace. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Sphinx pose in 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips to the floor. Untuck your toes. Walk your elbows forward just a little bit. I want you to pull those elbows back. Reach your heart forward. You can stay right here in Sphinx, tucking tailbone to heels. If you feel comfortable for seal pose, push into the hands and straighten the arms any amount. Think of dragging your mat towards the wall behind you so those hands are dragging back. Wherever you are, one more breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Lower your head, slide the hands under the shoulders. Press back and breathe here. Soften. Slow down, let go. And make your way into downward dog. Moving through all fours, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Drop down. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open that hip and bend that knee. Push a little more into that left hand. Take a big breath in. You could stay here, or you could look under that right shoulder. See your left foot as it finds the floor behind you. Hips to the sky for that flip dog. Wherever you are, another inhale. And exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch that left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. For lizard, lower your back knee. Untuck the toes. You could stay right here on your hands. Maybe you walk the hands forward. You could soften the elbows. You could come down to the elbows. Great place to close the eyes. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Make your way back up to your hands if you're not there. Left hand to left thigh. Press that thigh forward slightly. Twist and look over your left shoulder. This is a great place to stay. If you want that quad stretch, bend your back knee, grab the pinky toe side of that foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Low lunge, release the hands, frame that front foot. You might need to heel toe that left foot in a little, but we're keeping our back knee on the floor. Take that back knee, scoot it back about 2 inches, and then straighten that left leg any amount. Flex your left toes. Pull your hips back, reach your heart forward. Take a breath in. Soften as you exhale. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Lots of options. You can stay here for the next 3 breaths. Maybe you see how it feels to walk both hands outside that left leg. Maybe you come into full splits, Hanumanasana. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. We'll meet up in a low lunge, no rush. Rebend that front knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. And we drop to those forearms. Left forearm drops, right forearm drops. We're going to take those cross-body knees again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left knee towards right elbow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, plank, and then keep it going. Left knee, right knee at your own pace for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Sphinx pose in 2, 1. Sphinx pose. Lower the hips. Untuck the toes. Walk those arms forward a little bit. Option to stay here. Here, imagine you could drag your elbows back as your heart pulls forward. Or if you want to find that seal pose again, work to straighten the arms any amount and imagine you could drag the hands back as the heart reaches forward. Wherever you are, one more big breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Lower the chest, slide the hands under the shoulders, press back and breathe. Walk your hands towards your knees. Come to sit on the heels first, and then come up to stand on the knees. Setting up for Ustrasana. Knees are hip width apart. Tuck the toes for a little support, and we might use those heels in a moment. Bring your hands to the top of your buttocks flesh. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows in so the chest is open, heart is open. Use your hands and press your hips forward. Keep pressing the hips forward. Start to lift the heart, lift the gaze. See the ceiling. Maybe you stay there. Maybe you start to trace your eyes along the ceiling towards the wall behind you. Those heels are lifted. If you want to reach back and try and grab those heels, that's an option. If that feels comfortable, you could always untuck the toes. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Keep the hips moving forward. Heart lifting. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more breath in. Exhale. Hands to your lower back. Slowly rise. Untuck the toes. Sit on the heels. Yogi's choice. Palms down if you need to ground. Palms up if you need to receive. And then close your eyes. And just observe any sensations, any light, any pulses. Just observe. You don't have to name or identify them, just feel. Allow your eyes to crack open. As you're ready, sit off to one side, swing your legs around to the front of your mat. Hands will come behind you, knees are bent and feet are wide. We're just going to sway those legs, moving at your own pace here, right and left. Getting a little internal rotation and external rotation in the hips. The next time the knees fall to the right, stay there. Deer pose. Take that left hand all the way around towards your right hand. You could stay right here. You could walk those hands towards the back of your mat. You could try and come to your forearms. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Really breathing into the lungs and the ribs and this twist. Softening into it as you exhale. 1 more breath in and out. Come back up to your hands if you're not there. We're going to unwind back through center. Bring those knees forward, hands behind you. You might need to shift your hips to the right a little to even out. And then just sway those legs a couple times, side to side. When the knees fall left, keep them there. Deer pose. Take that right hand all the way around to meet your left. You could stay there. You could walk those hands towards the back of your mat. You could bend the elbows and come to the forearms. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more breath in and out. Make your way back up to your hands if you're not there. Unwind back through center, hands behind you. You might need to scoot your hips to the left, even out there, and then bring those feet in a little closer. Seated figure 4. Cross right ankle over left thigh. If you need to make this less intense, you can move your foot further away. You can move your hands further away. If you want to make it more intense, bring that foot a little closer, hands a little closer. Flex your right foot. Can you lift your heart, but then soften the face? Breathing into your outer right hip or wherever you feel the sensation. Can you use your exhales to release, to soften? Turn your fingers to point towards your tush. Roll your shoulders back. Keep this shape in the legs. Press into the hands and that left foot. Lift the hips, drop the head. Push more into the hands to open through the chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. And then we'll switch. Bring that right foot to the floor. Figure 4, left ankle over right thigh. Make adjustments. You can turn those fingers to face any direction. You can walk that right foot further away or closer in. Flex your left foot, lift the heart, and breathe. Let's turn those fingers to face forward towards your tush. Push into the hands, push into that right foot. Lift the hips, drop the head. Push more into the hands, open across the chest. Lift those hips a little higher. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Uncross the legs, stretch them out in front of you. Knees can stay bent here. Flex the feet, sit up tall, take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward. You can reach for the calves, the ankles, maybe the outer feet. Think of bringing your belly to your thighs. If that's accessible, then maybe you start to straighten the legs a little more. Relax the head and shoulders. Let go of as much tension in the body as you can. And come back to your breath. Roll up to sit. Scoot your tush forward a little. Come all the way onto your back. I'm going to take bridge pose. Knees are bent, feet are hip width apart, heels are in close to your tush. Bring your arms alongside your body. Push into the heels. Take a breath in to prepare. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone and lift the hips high. Interlace your hands underneath you. Try and tuck your shoulder blades underneath you, getting as high up on your shoulders as you can. Stretch the arms long and press the arms down into the floor to puff the chest. Press the feet into the floor to lift the hips. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release the hands slowly. Lower upper back, middle back, lower back, and hips. And just let your knees knock in towards each other for a moment. Hands might come to your belly. Half happy baby, right side. Bend your right knee towards your right armpit. Grab the outer edge of your right foot with your right hand. Left hand comes to the top of that left thigh. Give that thigh a little push down into the floor as you try and pull that right leg closer to the floor. Think of an upside down lunge. And then hug your right knee into your chest. Use both hands to squeeze that leg in. You might roll that ankle around a couple times in one direction and the other. And then let's take a twist. Knee to the right, look to the left. Sorry, knee to the left, look to the right. So knee is crossing over the body to that left side. You're gazing to the right. Right arm can extend fully, or it might cactus. Come back through center. And then we'll take half happy baby on the left. Bend your left knee towards your left armpit. Grab that left foot with your left hand and pull on it. Right leg extends. Bring your right hand to the top of your right thigh and press that right thigh down. Again, almost like an upside down lunge here. And then release and hug that left knee into your chest. You might roll that ankle around a few times one way and a few times the other direction. And then we'll twist. Take that knee over to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale back through center. Hug both knees into your chest. Lift your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything into a tight, tight ball for 3, 2, 1. Shavasana. Extend the legs out long. Palms to the ceiling. Make sure you're comfortable in this final shape. Close the eyes and let go. I will cue you when it's time to come out. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle around, fingers, wrists, toes, ankles. You might roll your head side to side. When you're ready, draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right. And from there, as you're ready, make your way up to sit in a comfortable seated position, whatever that means to you. Find a tall spine. Close the eyes and bring your hands to your heart. Let the world rush past, loud, spinning, untidy. You don't have to get lost in it. Breathe. Feel your calm. Stay. A river can move without losing its depth, and you can too. Steady in motion, alive in the external world, but still on the inside. Unknown. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.